Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. On to get it started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway here on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
He's taken down.
There's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And operating from the gun, Clancy. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Stephon Diggs, 67 yards. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Makes the score Broncos 7, Chiefs nothing.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
A gain of 15.
That's good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
The ball carrier.
That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Davis.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are...
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well, and they took the shot downfield. They were more than prepared for that one.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
Devontae Freeman, the ball
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
5-yard line.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
To throw on 2nd down. Clancy. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. First down there on a pickup of 25.
1st and 10 at the 30.
It's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Clancy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And out of bounds right around the Gave him 9 there on the first down completion.
Out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 15-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off. A pretty decent gain.
Freeman again, a first down carry. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Malcolm Jenkins on the tackle.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Down pass.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick. Thus, inaccurate, incomplete.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Clancy. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down.
That's be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And the lead moves to 10-zip. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Space to maneuver at the 40. And down to the 27-yard line.
Duke Johnson.
A big run there by Johnson. 48 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
First down,
and just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Jerick McKinnon. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. They give this time to the tailback. And now lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And a good return here as he takes it out past the 30-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, try to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
10 yards to go.
Off the bootleg, Clancy. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid. The reason that they drafted it.
And Prescott, his third interception. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
They want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Second and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, Clancy. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Aaron Colvin. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Johnson. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
The tackle made by Christian Kirksey.
Really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4. Those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, the guys are playing.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
To Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen, 34 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize. But when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch. Take it to the house. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looked like, fortunately, the Broncos able to recover. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Clancy. And that's going to be incomplete. Covers that time by Aaron Colvin.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
51 the mic, boys. Smash. I got it.
the gun. Clancy. From left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Complete.
It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for fourth down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
At their own
that is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
The ball carried.
He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
The line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 5-yard line.
On second down now, it's Green, and he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
First down.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brought down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Fair to say, it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now Prescott. Screen play, Johnson. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. That's going to set him back 5 yards. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep, Deontay Harris. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10. Back to throw. Clancy going deep for Diggs. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Intended for Stephon Diggs. Incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Okudah.
A final shot before break. Clancy. He'll let one go deep for Howard. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two. No?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up. And we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Boswell. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively. And it'll be 4th down.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
At their own 6-yard line.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, but that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be the call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now it's Lockett. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And it's Chiefs football at 1st and 10.
45-yard line.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. And they'll start to run to the ground with Johnson. And he stopped immediately there. In on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin.
No gain on that.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
A gain of
15 yards on the play. First down.
First down, Chiefs.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Set him back 5. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Prescott took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. Oh, Prescott stripped. It's picked up by the Broncos. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
But that's a down and distance coach is always talking about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
Coverage defensively by Jeff Okudah.
A handoff to Devontae Freeman. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
Freeman, the ball
He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Makes the tackle.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Clancy. Harris has it over the middle. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. There's some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. It's caught left side by John Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Complete to John Brown.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First down, Chiefs.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And again, it's Prescott. And it's a quick slant to Lockett. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They said the double coverage on him. Made it very tough for him to get the ball.
The field goal is good.
I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And we essentially have a brand-new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Clancy looking again for Diggs, and this time he's got it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the fielder, Marcus Peters. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he's got this down to the 35. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And again this time to the tailback. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
It's second and
now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. On 2nd down, it's Johnson, and able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So on now for the field goal try, Chris Boswell.
A 30-yard attempt.
And it's good. And on opening weekend, a field goal to win it as time expires. And they'll be celebrating in the Power and Light District. The Chiefs have won the football game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Chiefs, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they'll have another road date next week with the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they